They're going to ask me questions? Oh, all right. Oh, well, I started here in Hollywood in 1934. This is my 53rd year here. So I've seen a lot of changes in this town and in the business itself. I love watching that thing with Loretta Young, showing all the wonderful stars. So many friends, you know, one right after the other, who've all left us. They're not here anymore. What a wonderful array of people, the great talent that we've lost in motion pictures. But of course, in those days, years ago, there was no such thing as television. It was all motion pictures. And everybody was under contract to a studio, and everybody knew each other from all the different studios. There was a motion picture colony in this town. And within that motion picture colony was a very definite society, and a very elegant society in this town. I miss a lot of the things from the old days, but of course you can't look back because nothing stays the same, everything changes. But I've had a long career in this town. Hasn't been the greatest, but it's been good and it's been steady. And I owe a lot to this business that we're in. And I hope to continue in it for a few more years before I hang up my, whatever it is you hang up. Ah, el español mío ya está tan malo porque me falta la práctica y casi nunca lo hablo.
Nada más díganos qué es lo que significa Hollywood.
Hollywood. Bueno, Hollywood para mí significa todo lo bueno en mi vida, porque esta industria me ha dado tanto. Le debo mucho a esta industria. My Spanish is terrible. I can't express myself the way I want to in Spanish. ¿Eh? Está bien, ¿eh? Bueno, muchas gracias. Yes? I haven't the slightest idea, because I'm not going to be here. I just had my 80th birthday, so I don't go further than that. Forget it.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
For those of us who do manage to reach 80, how do they manage? How will we manage to look like you?
Well, I don't know. I've got a lot of hair, for one thing. No, just trust to luck, I guess. Genes, your genes have a lot to do with it, I guess. I don't know. I'm just thankful for all the good things that have happened to me.
You mentioned that was Hollywood truly much more elegant?
Oh, I think so. I think so. There was a great elegance in this town, particularly among the people in motion pictures. And the social life was very different in those days. There were a lot of tremendous private parties years ago, the parties that Marion Davies used to give, and Mary Pickford and Carole Lombard and the Basil Rathbones and all that. And you'd see at all these affairs, you would see every big star in the industry would be there. But every big star in the industry, dressed to the teeth, white tie and tails. I remember once Mrs. Basil Rathbone called me and she said, I'm having a little dinner for Cole Porter, just 20 people, and the dress is white tie. And we went in white tie. It was fun. It was fun.
Do you find yourself seeing folks dressed very casually and find yourself being...
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I go around looking like a bum in the morning.
But not to social events?
Oh, no, no.
Do you think it's still proper to be well attired?
I think so, but I was brought up that way. In New York, you know, as a struggling young actor, when I first started in show business, in those days I was a dancer. I was a ballroom team. Then I started being an actor. But the important thing was to look well, and whether you didn't have a nickel in your pocket, you went out looking like $1 million because you were always well-dressed. It was very important to be well-dressed. But things have changed like that now. Now people go around very casually dressed, and it's particularly out here in California. And I notice it in New York, too, when I go to New York. you see people dressed very casually, which you never used to see years ago in New York. So it's changing all over.
One more question, please.
Yeah. Who? What? I'm sure this has all been very enlightening.
Especially about the hair.
Okay.
What, you are really the only Latin actor of over 100 stars here today. Why is it only you that are representing?
Oh, no, not at all. But you know, I never considered myself a Latin actor. I was born in New York City. My mother was born in Brooklyn. And I was never tabbed as a Latin actor, you know. But there have been many, when I came out here, Antonio Moreno, Lupe Vélez, you look at Ricardo Montalban, Rita Moreno. There are many big names in this business, all of Latin origin. Anthony Quinn. So,
My question was, why aren't they here?
that I couldn't tell you. That I don't know. I'm here because I was...